Hi guys, in today's review we'll be on a Hornby rolling stock, which I know is not everyone's cup of tea and delivery. And this Hornby rolling stock is the slightly new tooled 6-wheeled milk tanker. But this is the yearly wagon livery, so this is the 2023 one. The reason I am reviewing these types of yearly wagons, it opens up the wagons that I can review, and some I wouldn't normally review. That I have a year one, I will review now, if that makes sense. So this wagon is no era, it came out 2023 obviously. The product code for this is R60084, and this is a 6-wheeled milk tanker. Like I said, I do have a milk tanker by another manufacturer. So let's get into the video and see if these are any good, shall we? Before I get into what this tanker has or doesn't have, it doesn't have any detailed parts to add yourself. So as we move on to the front of the tanker, or the back of the tanker depending on your preference, we do have a NEM pocket coupler. It's a small tension lock one. The buff beam and housing itself is in black and is sadly made of plastic, but it does slightly keep the costs down. And we also have a hook as well. Not much to look at there, but that's the basic one. As we move on up, we have a valve or a tap for the milk to come out of. Again, it's painted in red. I'm guessing if it was a different livery, it would be picked out in a different colour, like a grey or a bronze colour. But it is detailed. We also have some supports in black, then the crosshead or the cross support is in yellow. The tanker itself is in red. I can't see if there's any rivets or not on it, but again, it is made out of plastic and it's colourful. So as we move on to the side of this milk tanker, as you probably guessed by now, is in a Hornby livery with the year to commemorate the range, and this year is 2023. Again, it's all crisply applied, the printing is. The tanks themselves in red do look great. We have a separate applied ladder. We also have some supports as well in plastic. We have some yellow supports as well at the ends, where the plastic supports at the end are going down to the ladder. Sorry if that was a bit of a ramble. There is some underframe detail in there. I think there's some supports and other things down there, some brake rigging as well. Again, if you look closely, you can just about see it. And again, we have, like I said before, some black supports support the tanks as it moves. As we move on down, this is a 6-wheeled tanker, milk tanker. Hornby also do a 4-wheeled one, I believe, as well. We have axles and springs, they are moulded. We also have metal wheels as well. And I believe we have some stuff there for the brake rigging. Most of the moulding, or all the moulding on here in plastic, is crisp. I haven't found any issues whatsoever. Will be interesting to see if it can do second radius and does it wobble like my other manufacturer one does. As we're doing an aerial view now on top of the tanker. On top of the tanker you can see the support ladders going up. They are separately applied and it does have a walkway for the workmen. We have 2 small cylinders. I think they are to put the milk in, if I have that correct, on some models, but they are there. We also have 2 little niches at the end of the tankers, and if you look closely there is a slight moulding mark there, but it's not too noticeable. It took me a while to realise it. And finally we come on to the underneath look at this tanker. So underneath you do get your pockets for your coupler, couplers. You also get your metal wheels. These are 3-disc wheels, and like I said, they are metal. You can see some supports under there that I mentioned earlier, and there's some bits picked out in yellow as well. It looks like we have 2 cylinders opposite each other, and I believe they are for the brake system that this model or real thing should have. We have some outside framework. Again, it's all in plastic. We also have a Hornby sign, and we have a couple of screws if you want to change stuff around. It's a very basic underneath look at a tanker, but that's all it has. Hopefully it'll keep the costs down. So next up is the usual coupling test that I do, and this time it's going to be on a Hornby Only Fools and Horses medium push fit coupling, and I believe it's a NEM one on the Thompson L1 that's coming into view in a minute. Let's see how well they do, shall we? Pretty well, I believe. Yeah, all done. Quite slow. Loco, this is quite good loco as well. Enjoyed the running session. I'll see you at the end. So guys, that's the end of the review and running session. Before I give my opinion on the wagon or tanker, I'll tell you what was pulling the train, which was the Hornby Thompson L1. It's a mixed traffic locomotive. It looked pretty good on this small rake of random stock, basically, of all the years and some comedy. The price I paid was £19.79 from the new Modeller's shop. But if you buy this direct from Hornby themselves, currently it is sold out. You're talking about £22, give or take. It's the same with the model shop price. They do vary. So my opinion on the tanker. The tanker is better than the Dapple one, in my opinion, even in this livery. Mine hasn't warped or wobbled at all since I've had it. And I've had it a few weeks now. Instantly, my Dapple one wobbled. Delivery is fine. It's a sort of a collector's items. It will appeal to, well, collectors of Hornby stuff. And even kids, if I'm honest with you. The reason I'm reviewing this and a few other stocks during the few years I'm going to do this is basically to review other bits of volley stocks that I would normally not review. So yeah, it's a keen price, it's a good price, especially at the £19, just below the £20. It's a good price for a model shop. And they are nice, they are bright colours, they will, like I said, they will appeal to collectors and kids. Real modelers, probably not. But you could always say there's a story behind the item, e.g. Hornby need milk and that's why they've got their own tanker or own wagon or whatever it is with the year one and Hornby. There's always like a little bit of fun, a little bit of imagination with it. Like I said before in previous videos, railways for me are meant to be fun. They're meant to be enjoyed. I know you get these people that are serious and everyone has to be correct for that point in history, but as you can tell, I have The Only Fools, A Dad's Army, and I have some National Railway Museum stuff in my collection, which don't really exist in real life. Railways are just meant to be fun. So for me, I like it. The prices are great. These do seem to sell out pretty fast, much like the Christmas wagons. Just a little bit of fun. So for me, I can't really tell you yes or no to buy one or not. It's really down to your preference or taste or even budget. But that's my opinion on the 6-wheeled tanker from Hornby. I hope you enjoyed the review. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. So please take care and goodbye.